Two, one. Yo, it's your boy Capital Don, aka Capology Facts. It's all about the fucking bars, bitch. Welcome to Hold This Out TV. You know what I mean? We got a special guest in the building. Street Status O is in the building.
What up? What up? Salute to Capo to Don, man. Good looking on this, bro.
No, man, you know I support. You know what I mean? I got you, my nigga. I seen this shit. I was like, nah, we got to do more than this, nigga. Everybody else, you know, they put on their events and shit like that. And St. Louis got their swag back. You know what I mean? You know, the Midwest got their swag back. You know what I mean? And they sleeping
For
on
sure.
us. You know what I mean? Shout out to the subscribers. Subscribe. Click the bell. Let's get right into it. Oh, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, bro. How you doing, man? How the podcast moving?
We hanging in there. We're building. We're still building, man. You know what I mean? Got me a nice little team, and we moving.
Look like you
Fact.
smoking good.
You just I needed it after today, my nigga. This woke up this morning on some crazy shit this morning. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Sir, this card I see you got, I know you got more in the tuck. let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Man, to be honest, man, I felt like I wasn't really using my talents wisely. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I've been booking mediocre cars, mediocre events and shit over for a little minute. And you know what I mean? Because I will be at like the grocery store, or I can be at a ball game or anything, and somebody come up to me and shit, and they'd be like, "Hey, ain't your name O?" You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, 9 times out of 10, if they call me O, it's from some street shit or some battle rap shit. You know what I mean? Because my real name is Antonio. So I'm like, oh shit, here goes some battle rap shit, and they'd be like, man, so how you feel about URL basically running with the wave? You know what I'm saying? And like, you don't even know how many times I've got that phrase, or a nigga didn't talk to me about something like that, and that shit stick. Like day after day, that shit stick in my head. Like shit, I can be really on that same type of level of business. You know what I mean? Because that's really where they at. They business that has propelled above everyone else's. You know what I mean? Card after card after card, pay per view after pay per view. You know what I'm saying? So they generating a lot of funds, man, that they can book whatever the fuck they want. So I just felt like I was stuck in a realm of just mediocre cards, mediocre leagues, dealing with mediocre acts, and there's no shot. I ain't trying to shit on nobody or none of that. I really didn't like the space. My subscribers would go up, but the views wasn't there. So I felt like I needed to do something major, man, and really reaching my bag, and pull out some major shit. And that's what I came up with. And I always had that. Actually, I tried to do it a couple times, but shit didn't go smooth. Because one thing I know is if you get a main event, all you need is one good main event. You know what I'm saying? And then once that kind of circulating around, it's just all niggas is gonna be trying to be on that card. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be much easier to make that card. And I had like a year or so ago, I was trying to book that A-Verb versus Twerk before URL booked it. I was trying to book that, and then even after that, I was trying to book that Briz and Young Ill, and then URL booked it. You know what I mean? So I had already knew that URL was looking at Young Ill versus John. So I reached in my bag and hold up, let me lock this down. You know what I'm saying? Let me go lock this down before. And that's like, originally, that's what it started with. It started with Ill. I figured he was at the crib. It's all over the years. It's always been a long-awaited battle. You know what I mean? So I just went with it like that. But we definitely, like I said, this is my biggest card, man, as far as the money that has been invested, the time that has been invested. You know what I'm saying? People, the anticipation just off of maybe like a week or two of me dropping matchups and shit. the mentions and shit like that. People Eventbrite tickets are selling. So I mean, shit, it looked like it's gonna do its thing, man. To be honest, but yeah, that's really how I came up with that card. I just felt like I was in a bad space for the brand as far as battle rap goes, and I had to do something major.
Okay. Okay, gentlemen, I'm gonna let y'all run with the interview for right now. Y'all go ahead and I'll piggyback off y'all, man.
All right.
Yo, salute to you all. Salute, man. This was when we heard that B Magic versus Math Hoffa, everybody was in tune.
For
That's a
sure.
big fact. My first question I want to ask you is: B Magic and Math Hoffa, is that the main event?
No, the main event is John versus Ill.
Okay, cool. I want to ask you about B Magic. I see he has an interview on Street Status. I peeped the interview there. You know, you guys are helping. You guys are helping him out a lot because he hasn't been on a lot of main cards besides that KOTD that just happened. How much do you believe in B Magic going forward and in this battle?
Actually, me and B Magic has a personal relationship, and like out of everyone, I'm probably like his biggest fan. You know what I'm saying? Me and my partner Brian, that's incarcerated right now. We probably like the two most B Magic fans that there are out there. You know what I mean? And outside of the business end, I've always been on Magic head. You know, he going fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Choke, stumbles. You know, not preparing well. I've always been a nigga that's been like, man, you tripping. You feel what I'm saying? So as of late, I've been thinking that there was he's been doing okay. You know, he's been going to his events and the whole shit. So I mean, I have faith in him as far as he's had two battles for me. You know what I mean? Two 1-round joints. He took on some guys from the local area. He did what B Magic do in the battle. So I got faith in him. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not gonna stunt like Math Hoffa probably is the best that Math Hoffa ever been right now to me. You know what I mean? Like he coming off a few battles where I never would have thought he could even, you know what I mean, really
Yeah.
beat these guys, and to me
Yeah.
he beat them. So yeah, so I mean it's a great matchup. You know what I mean? It's really like angles and shit and bully angle shit versus punchlines and shit like that. So I mean, it's definitely a full battle. So you know what I mean, I got faith in Magic. I want to really see what he does in this battle. You know what I mean? And this is what he needs right now because we all remember Magic was like top 5 at one time. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's a lot of people that's on their comeback shit. I would even say Mav Hoffa made a comeback. You know what I'm saying? I would say Rosenberg Raw made a comeback. Shit, at one point niggas counted John the Don out. Like, so you know what I mean? He at the top of his game right now. So I think everybody gets their shot at coming back and you know what I'm saying, not really playing with the culture of battle rap and being dead ass serious about it. So I got faith in B Magic, definitely.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Anything else, Bronx man?
Yeah, I got a few more questions. I don't know
Come
if
on.
anybody else want to jump in there.
No, you go ahead. Run. Let's
No,
go.
go ahead, go ahead.
So Street Status, we know you guys was a big name, you know, for a very long time when the Midwest movement was popping. Moving forward, are you looking forward to throwing more big cards, or do you want to throw some of your new hitters and show them out? You know, due to this card that's going to generate a lot of attention to your platform right now again. So are you trying to moving forward? How Street Status looking forward? You know, with the other leagues in battle rap, like the RBEs, the you know, obviously URLs, KOTDs, you know, the bullpens. Like, where are you trying to rank in the future with that?
I mean, I've definitely been in the top ranks with this shit even before URL was going on. You know, me and Bird, we was doing our thing on Word War. We going at a lot of attention. You know what I mean? From Lions Den and this, that, and the third. So we've been up there before. Right now, I just feel like it just really depends on the outcome of this card. As if I'm trying to, of course, I'm shooting for the stars, of course, but it's like it's a lot of money invested, a lot of time invested. If you don't get what you want out of it, I don't really think that enthusiasm is there to continue to, one, lose money, one, to waste time. So it really just depends on how this card does. You know what I'm saying? So if this card does tremendous, this card has a huge impact on the culture itself. You know what I mean? Got social media buzzing, negative and positive, because we all know that it really don't even fucking matter. You can like negative shit fucking feedback it seems to be better than positive feedback as far as pushing brands and shit like that. So I mean, like I said, it really just matters on the impact of the culture. And as far as my newcomers, whatever card that I do, my guys, because I manage a few guys that's at the crib, I'm always put my guys on because, just like this card, we got MVP going up against Chef Trez, and we also got Dubby versus Boat. Those two more of my guys, too. So, like, it's going to be a highly anticipated card. So, I want them guys to get that same shine, just like any other top tier guys would. So, I'm pushing to, have huge events, though. At least be number one in the Midwest with all big events. You know what I mean? We got ARP down in Atlanta. You got URL moving all around. KOTD, mainly West Coast, Canada type shit. I feel like I can keep these big cars booming in the Midwest and have these Midwest fans be able to drive in, short flight, you know what I'm saying, and catch a great show. So yeah, I'm looking to have great events.
I got two more questions. One question I got: Young Ill versus John Adon. This battle right here is very important. Very important. We know the history. If you watch battle rap, you know the Midwest movement going against the East Coast. What do you expect? I know you expect this to be a classic. But what I want to ask you about this battle, do you think that this battle has the potential to be top 5 battle of the year in contention?
You know what? I never thought about that. You just kind of put a new, enlightenment on the shit. Like, I never thought about that. I do think that because I went down to the Briz versus Young Ill, and like John was actually on that card too. I think against Twerk. So I seen what both of them can do, but I think Ill's performance versus John performance at that time, I would have Ill. Oh shit! I'm like, what the hell?
No, that's just the bull.
All
good.
All right.
Swipe to the left, or swipe your screen left or right. You can see everybody. You see it? You see everybody?
You gotta swipe right.
Yeah, you gotta swipe right. Oh, mic back up. There you go. Can you see everybody? Just swipe. Oh, you gotta swipe the screen like that.
I just see you.
Okay. Well, swipe again. Swipe the other way. Swipe the other way then, because then you'll see everybody.
Now I got it.
Okay, got you. Let's go.
All right. And so, I to be honest, like John is like at his pinnacle right now. I think that Ill will have to step it up for it to be a top 5 battle of the year. You know what I mean? Ill will have to be that flawless Ill that we all know that he can be through all the shit that he's went through in the culture. If he can level up like that, then it can definitely be a top 5 battle, because it ain't too many battles that they have to really go against. You know what I mean? Like, I'm an avid battle watcher right now, and some of the top battles that the matchups, the battles itself was underwhelming. You know what I mean? So they don't really got a lot to go up against, to be honest. But if Ill puts on, and I feel like I know that John's gonna put on, then maybe it could be a top 5 battle for sure.
The big topic, Kabi. My last question: are you open to league versus leagues? Like, I know you're trying to bring your new up and comers, bring them to the light. Are you open to do a league versus guerrilla warfare? All of those Midwest and also the East. Are you open to those type of challenges?
I'm definitely open up to those type of challenges, but it's one person that I would like to go against, because and that's Black Ice. You know what I mean? That's Milwaukee. Like, I be in these groups and shit. They be talking all crazy and shit. You know what I mean? Just really talking, man. Really talking crazy. Like y'all that start doing this shit after us type shit, and we've been, you know what I mean? Like John Doe just a very arrogant dude. Like for no reason, just put on, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like just put on for your city, this, that, and the third. But I would love to do a St. Louis versus Milwaukee. And I ain't listen, cause I got niggas in my city. I don't need to go get a QP. I don't need to go get the other QP. I don't need to go get Miss Hustle. I got niggas in my city that will do their thing. So I would love to.
Uh-oh. Yo, you there? Yeah, you kind of froze up.
Hold on. I got a call and shit.
Oh, okay.
I would love to go against Milwaukee. So, you know what I mean?
Ooh, shit. All right, technical difficulties. Let me invite them back.
All right, well, we started something. Milwaukee was good.
St. Louis.
What we doing? Somebody calling you out. What we gonna do now? No miss hustles. No out of town.
Black Ice, you can let that roll.
Yeah.
Bro.
You there? Oh, yeah, you back.
Yeah, I'm back.
Black Ice, you know, accept the challenge. You know what I mean? This is about battle rap. This is about battle rap, not that other shit y'all be trying to do. Come on, stop it.
Yeah, it's just strictly about battle rap. No other shit. I mean, we can come to y'all city. Y'all can come to St. Louis. We can do whatever. But I would love to do Milwaukee versus St. Louis for sure.
All right, Killer Chef. Sir, who you got? What you got?
Hey, what's up, old man? I want to say shout out, man. I want to say first of all, man, like your name set in stone as one of the greats of like the Midwest and battle rap in general. You know what I'm saying? So you've been putting on for years. So first of all, I want to give you a shout out and a salute for that. My first question is what's like 3 battles that you never seen on camera that you've seen, like you probably seen a Young Clean Paper, a Young A-Bird, a Young Ill, a Young B Magic that battle, like 3 of your top battles, and then also your best 3 battles on your Street Status channel on YouTube. Those is a 2-part question. My bad.
Okay, no, that's all good. Listen, and it's so funny that some of my best battles on my most viewed, I would say most viewed, because that's what I'm gonna go with. Most viewed was that fucking KD versus Hitman. You know what I mean? Which was just like some impromptu battle type shit where my nigga JB gave Hitman 1,000 to battle anybody on the spot, and KD jumped in there. Yeah, KD jumped in there. So that shit at like 1.6. You know what I'm saying? And listen, it's not too many. That just really shows you the power of Gerald Fulton. You know what I mean? Hitman, cause like this nigga giving you, he showed love and gave niggas a fucking million view battle, damn near 2 million for $1,000. So you know what I'm saying? It really don't matter who it was against or any of that shit. So that's like that's the most shocking shit I ever did. But it was kind of like I'm not gonna say clickbaited the title, but I put, instead of putting dude versus dude, I put Wild and Out Star Hitman Holla versus Bam. So at that time, Wild and Out was at his pinnacle. You know what I'm saying? It was really doing his shit at that time. And the fucking notifications and the comments, man, for weeks and weeks and months was crazy. You know what I mean? Right up under that, I would have to say, man, Young Ill versus Daylight. Because I'm thinking that's at like 500,000. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you would have asked me, I would have never thought on my channel. That shows you the power of Daylight and Young Ill, because at this time, when that battle occurred, I probably had 18, 19,000 subscribers. You know what I mean? So them niggas got me 500,000 views. You know what I'm saying? So that's much love coming from Daylight and Young Ill. And then right up under that, my third battle, and I probably wouldn't even really put views on it. I would probably have to say A-Verb versus SB in New York because just how all of it went down. Because there's so many views behind that battle anyway, because it was like on World Star, it was on, like niggas had different versions. So just for me to go on to the views that I go on it by coming to the crib and posting it up on my YouTube channel at that time, it's kind of crazy. So I would have to put that third, A-Verb versus SB, because that was like just a historical battle, and it really just put St. Louis on the map. You know what I mean? We was doing our thing, but that battle right there, they introduced us to like World Star and shit like that. Then it was really national after that. You know what I mean? We wasn't just local guys. I wasn't just a regular nigga with a camera type shit. So shout out to Undeniable TV, and there was a couple other outlets out there at that time too. So shout out to them. And I think your next question was is some off-camera battles?
Yeah, like you seen. I know you probably seen the Young Hitman, the Young Verb, a Young Magic.
Listen, man.
Against,
since I jumped in this, to be honest, everything has been recorded. Everything has been recorded, man. Right. Yep, everything probably hasn't been dropped, but everything has been recorded. Only B Magic had I could say like when I first started B Magic first battle, I think he went against VI. It was at the African Palace, and we never dropped it. I forgot what the fuck happened, but we never dropped it. B Magic went against VI, and then later on down the line, after Magic did his thing at the PG, and he ended up running back into VI. But that's on the tube. So, but that's like the only battle. But I will say that Young Ill, A-Verb, I don't know if Hitman battle, but G Soldier got a lot of footage that hasn't been released of like young Ill, young A-Verb, Juzilla. He got crazy footage of all of them battling. So you know what I mean. You probably if y'all ever want to look, reach out to G Soldier, man. He could probably tell you a lot about that shit though.
I appreciate it. No, because like we got a lot of battle rap fans, you know what I'm saying, and someone don't do their research and know their history. So you know what I'm saying, you being one of the pioneers of the Midwest movement, you know what I'm saying, it's just like they need to go and do their research to look at some of the old battles because they tend to look at like a lot of the new battles. So I was just trying to get some shine on some like the old school battles.
Ain't no problem, bro.
The Bull.
Ain't no problem.
You there, Bull? The Bull.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
All right. So let me ask you this. Are you having pay-per-view for this event?
And that's the thing about it. Like, the pay-per-view is so high, man. Shout out to anybody who's investing in these pay-per-views because that's like booking a whole nother match, you know? Because the pay-per-view is so high itself. So I'm giving myself. Oh, I can't really hear.
No, we can hear you. Go ahead.
I'm giving myself
your background loud.
A week of
Bull, mute up.
Yeah, I'm giving myself a week of sales, ticket sales, and stage passes to try to help me assist with this the pay-per-view itself. You know what I mean? If it goes well, then we will have pay-per-view. If not, it has to be shot by Avocado on the strength of I just want a stable pay-per-view. You know what I mean? I don't want motherfuckers on my back about shit fucking up and all of that. So I would pay more to make sure that I got a stable pay-per-view. So
do you know who
I'm definitely reaching out.
Do you know who JB is?
He's the white guy that helps with the sound with URL, correct?
Facts.
Uh-huh.
You know where he's from?
He's from Kansas City, Missouri.
You need contact information, nigga?
I have his contact, but I didn't know if he ran pay-per-views.
You might want to reach out.
Okay.
I'm just saying, my nigga, like, hey, because right now I feel like what we've been watching what's going on in this culture, right? And so we've been watching how other leagues besides URL, like smaller leagues, they'll get the big matchups, and like over the week, like last weekend when we had that Rex and Tay Rock, you know what I mean? Everybody was tuned in, you know what I mean? And I feel like this event that you have right now, for what you got right now, you can have a pay per view and everybody's gonna tune in. It's gonna shut down everything else and everybody's gonna tune in this. You know what I mean? And I feel like, if you can, you know what I mean, if you have to, go really broke just to get that, it's gonna come back to you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I feel like we, you not we, because I'm from Missouri, from Kansas City, but I feel like us, we in the Midwest, especially in Missouri, St. Louis, the hub. I feel like this is what we should be able to do. You know what I mean? And y'all, you are pioneer. Like everybody should be in tune watching you. Just like way before they start watching, no disrespect, the Philly Battle League that came up after you. You know what I mean? So I feel like, we got to move with the times and get everybody to focus on your event, your platform, your YouTube channel, so you can start generating them subscribers, those views, and really solidifying yourself in your spot. Like, I've been here and I'm still going to remain here. So that's just my feeling on it. Hey, the Bull, you got a question? The Bull. I know it takes 2 times.
Yeah. I got a question.
Okay.
Well, I got a lot of questions, but some of them I can't ask you on live. But the question I want to ask you is, as far as setting up an event, organizing an event, what is the negatives you got to deal with from the beginning to the end? What's the worst parts of organizing an event?
Hey, you want to listen? I'm gonna tell you like this, man. What will make you want to kill a nigga, and I mean like pistol play, like kill someone, is when they no show, bro. You feel me? Like when a nigga no show, bro. Like I mean, we all men. Y'all been cheated on before and shit. You know what I mean? Like a woman in, like it really hits you, bro.
That's a
like
fact. That's a fact.
Man, it really hit you like this bitch ass nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's how I feel. So a no show is the worst, bro. That's the worst. I promise you, of organizing events.
That's crazy. The Bull, what else? Come on.
Okay. All right. As far as when you book in the battlers, how is that frustrating? Is that a lot of frustrating stuff to deal with, or are they easy to work with?
It's like if you have a lot of time, then it's pretty much smooth sailing. But if you short on time, then shit get crazy, because just like you reaching out to book motherfuckers, it's motherfuckers in every city trying to reach out and book them. So the best thing to make shit go smooth is when you reach out to book somebody and they free, be able to drop that deposit in a day or two. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can talk all you want to a nigga who you got to drop the deposit a week or 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna be on it. So all my people out here who organize events and all of that, don't even really reach out to them until you got the money in the bag, because that's how you get a better price. You feel what I'm saying? And you guaranteed to lock the shit in. Because if a nigga just say if a nigga wants 10,000, say they, oh man, I want 10,000 for a battle. Ooh. And you reach out to a person and they like, well, I want 10,000. Well, you can be like, well, shit, I can give you 7,500 right now. Do you think a nigga gonna pass up on that 3,750 front end? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So being able to have the money in the bag to book them off the flip, that's gonna make shit go real easy.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Because the other ones, I don't want them ask in public.
Right.
Okay.
Mute up because
business.
After that, mute up when you get through talking because you're.
But thanks a lot, man, because that helped me out. That gave me a lot of info I needed.
No problem, bro.
All right. So, for people who are late to the party, we have Chef Trez versus MVP. Sir, what was your thinking when you locked this in, bro?
For one, Chef Trez is like it's three people that I've dealt with is the most smooth selling, easy going on the business, and that's K-Shine. Gave me a tremendous play. I appreciate him. DNA, DNA is that nigga, man. It real smooth. It's boom. We gonna handle it. I'm gonna show up. I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna give a great show. And Chef Trez, I booked him for a battle versus T-Dub-O.
Yeah.
So I was always looking to book Chef Trez again because the business is real smooth. You know what I'm saying? He don't got no, even though he's a super talented MC, his head ain't stuck in his ass and none of that. So he's gonna give you a tremendous, you know what I mean? He's gonna give you a nice play for your money. And you already know Chef Trez is like the most hard-working nigga in this shit besides DNA. That nigga is on like 5 cards since I booked him. You know what I mean? So, and I don't have any worries or anything like he gonna come and not put on. So, I was always looking to book him again. And shit, versus MVP. I mean, MVP been doing his thing. Y'all seen him against DNA, like seen him go down to RBE. I don't know why ARP ain't call him back. You know what I mean? Because he really needed. I mean, not only did he put on in that battle, but he brought motherfuckers through the door all the way down in Atlanta. You know what I mean? So to me, and I manage MVP, and he's a complete professional about this battle rap shit. You know what I'm saying? He gonna put his work in to make sure he don't fuck up and, you know what I'm saying, stumble or do none of that shit. He's not gonna get overwhelmed with multiple bookings or none of that shit. So I had to book him. You know what I mean? So that was a definite, and that's like the perfect matchup for him right now.
Okay. What was your thinking with the B Magic and Math Hopper? What was your thinking of setting up B Magic, and why did you choose Math Hopper?
I chose Math Hopper because Math Hopper never been to St. Louis, and even when you well, he's been to St. Louis, he's never been on my league because he battled on King Juice. You know what I'm saying? Which I helped book those events. I helped book those matchups as well. He battled on that Math Hopper versus. Yeah, there you go, Hitman Holler. Yeah, there was a King Juice event, so I helped book those for King Juice too. But Math always used to be like, man, I want to come on your stage. I want to come on your stage, and I thought it was the perfect time. And I kind of still want to listen. STL versus NY still got that love. You know what I mean? It still got that. It got that. You know what I'm saying?
We still got that
like
smoke.
10 years later, it still has that.
Still got that smoke, nigga.
Hey, we're not gonna do that.
Relax, Bronx.
It still has that. It still has that punch, man. So,
yeah.
So I had to bring Mav down. You know what I'm saying? Mav, actually, I'm keeping it so real. I love getting on this type of shit. I don't do too much of this, but when I get on it, I try to keep it real. Like Mav was like, man, son, I don't know, son. Like, son, I ain't really focused for no B Magic. You know what I'm saying? That's what he told me. Like, man, I ain't trying to really battle B Magic. You know what I mean? I gave him a few days. Like, shit, what's good? B Magic it is. You know what I'm saying? Especially, like I said, there's a difference when you're just talking about booking someone and you got the money in the bag ready to go. You know what I'm saying? So, and B Magic, like I said, he been putting on. He been doing what he's supposed to do. I've been talking to him. He's in a good space. He just went out to KOTD, battled the Kid Saint.
Yep.
I didn't watch the battle. I didn't cop the stream or whatever, but he getting good reviews from that shit. He was telling me that he was already prepared. You know what I mean? So
yeah, he didn't he didn't do no choking or anything like that.
Okay,
So.
all right. So
I mean, his last couple of battles, he's been doing good. You know what I mean? But he's not getting the recognition like a Chesswood when he came back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's why I be like, motherfuckers need to stop being so biased. We all know who everybody love B Magic. Stop it.
Listen,
we know
B
what he's
Magic
capable
fan base is ridiculous. His fan base is insane, bro. For real. For like all the shit that he's been through, and the whole Pray for St. Louis movement and all of that shit, and like the public ridicule of, you know what I mean? Like, he's been through a lot. And if you go to that nigga page from Twitter to Facebook to, like, this nigga still got a million niggas under his shit. Like, man, we rooting for you. Go to his battles, niggas is like, you might get some niggas in there like, B Man choking again, or ooh, but you gonna get all nothing but love. So he put a positive impact on the culture, man, and the nigga got a huge fan base. And you totally right about niggas being biased, bro. You totally right about that. You know what I'm saying? So it's more like, if y'all can give a nigga a shot after multiple chokes on multiple big stage events, I'ma definitely give my partner a shot. You feel what I'm saying? My fellow St. Louis and my fellow Midwest nigga, my fellow nigga who came up off street status, you know what I mean? Got his look on street status. So, and he one of the niggas who truly got a look on street status. I started with A-Verb, Hitman, Ill, Juice, Remy. We all started together. Like, we started our thing together. That nigga Magic really got his shit out the mud because he didn't get a cosign from none of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Once he got the PG with QP, shit, it was no looking back. So as far as booking that battle right there, they never battled. They both from kind of like the old school, you know what I mean? Of course, math, some classes ahead of Magic or whatever, but I felt like that was the perfect matchup, you know what I mean, to me. And shit, we lit.
Let me ask you this big question, because there's a lot of leagues that hide certain information. Are these all 3-round battles, or are these 1-rounders?
And you know what? I've been doing nothing but 1-round battles. Just trying to feel the culture. I was trying to, you know what I mean, niggas, different prices and shit that niggas be charging. I'm trying to get the low. All of these that I have named are 4-round battles, bro. You know what I mean? All 3-round points. You know what I mean? Like, and another thing, it really don't matter to me, but I see the culture itself. They matter when somebody hides that it's a 1-round event and they paying X amount of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Just for the matchups alone. I would never do that to the culture, bro. I would never do that. Like, it ain't even that serious, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you lying to the people, and that's like a notch. That's like a notch on your shit, a chink in your arm or some shit like that. Like, people never gonna forget shit like that. You know what I mean? But it's definitely gonna be 2 1-rounders on there that hasn't been announced yet. And once I announce them, you definitely gonna know that it's a 1-rounder. I ain't leaving niggas in the blind about nothing.
That's a fact. How many battles altogether on the event? Because I know there's 3 dropped.
Let me see. 3 dropped. 4 dropped. I got W versus Boshu.
Oh, I didn't see that yet, but go ahead. Yeah,
I got Chef Trez versus MVP, Mav versus Magic, John versus
Young
Ill. And I got one that's gonna drop today. That's gonna be my 5th matchup that I'm gonna put out, and then I'm gonna have like 2 opener joints. You know what I mean? And these niggas gotta sold they oats. They ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't finna show all this love on the promo to these niggas because they gotta get their shit out the mud. You feel what I'm saying? It just don't work for them like automatically like that. You know what I mean? So come on to the show and put on, and then maybe you can get that promo love that you got from, you know what I'm saying, like MVP and the Boat Shoe and all them niggas got, you know what I mean? So it's gonna be like definitely 6 battles. I'm looking for a 7 battle for sure though.
But I'm trying to make plans. I am off that weekend. I'm trying to be in the STL. You know, the oldest L is have to be in the STL. You know what I mean? Shit. So, hey, for those who are coming in the building, what are the ticket prices to get in the door, sir?
General admission is at 50.
Okay.
We have front row. We have a front row section that's at 75, and we have $100 stage pass. So I have sold more stage passes than I've sold anything because you know people like to be up and close with the battlers when they come in town and shit. So I've sold, like I've sold some regular admission joints, but I ain't even gonna lie, I sold like all $100 stage passes. So it's looking up. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely looking up.
Yeah,
This place
it's gonna get
holds
sold out.
400
They're
to
gonna have to
500
get on there. They're gonna have to get the general admission.
for sure. For sure.
You know, do you have media discounts, passes? You know, a strict section for the media to do their thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. All you gotta do is holler at me, man. Like I'm the most approachable person. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that I'm a one man team, but everything goes through me type shit. So I'm the dude that you would be talking to. I'm not gonna send nobody else to talk to you or no shit like that. All you gotta do is holler at me, man, and we definitely can work something out because I've been in that position before. Media is what got me into the game that I'm in now and controlling a league and shit like that. So I wanted to get in events and shit discounted so I can show love to you know the battle MCs, put them on my platform and all of that shit. So
Right.
like I said, I'm very approachable, man. Hit me on the DM, Instagram, Facebook, anything, and we can definitely work something out.
Yeah, you know,
I will roll
I'm
the
gonna
red
chop it up
carpet
with you.
out for you,
You
real
know, I'm gonna
talk.
chop it up with you. Last time I was there, did roll out the red carpet for me. You know what I mean? Even though I would think I was the only media in the building, he still showed a nigga love with Missouri niggas. You know what I mean? You know, I'm here just to put on for battle rap, support battle rap, push it forward, especially represent where I'm from. Especially
For sure.
the hub. This is the hub in the Midwest right now and always. You know what I mean? So I always salute O. I always been fucking with O and his platform.
For sure.
I wanna are you looking for newer guys, sir?
Oh yeah, listen. Speaking of KC, man, like I got super love for KC, man. You know what I'm saying? Jay, that guy, that's my dude. Like I really like him. You know what I'm saying? Personally, you know what I'm saying? He came down here. He had a battle with Riso. He put on very slept on. Very slept on. I don't even think niggas know like how slept on this nigga is. So I would really call him a part of my immediate family, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though we haven't been able to book another event together, I would say that Jay, that guy, you know what I mean, is my extended family, my extended street status family for sure. You know what I mean? So, and I'm always up for looking for new talent because if you don't look for new talent, shit, the culture can't grow. You know what I mean? It can't grow. You stuck dealing with the same people. So I'm definitely looking for new talent all the time.
Well, why I ask is because I know St. Louis is pretty much the hub of the Midwest battle rap scene, and you're not official until you go through there, right? I will send you my 1 round battle, sir. 2020, I might want to go ahead and step on the stage. I have a 1 rounder out there already. I battled in August, and it was my first battle. So media bars is something these niggas gonna have to deal with.
Okay.
So that's why I asked. I just want to put my feelers out there to see if I can get a stage battle. I don't know. I need to smoke
Holler at
somebody's
me, man.
boots.
Holler at me. We can work that out for sure.
Okay. Yeah, 2020. I'm gonna trying to get all my shit together so I can be focused. You know what I mean? So, I'm not even going to ask about the thinking of ill will Math Hoffa though. I'm not, because we already know that shit should have been in the works a long time ago. You know what I mean? So I do appreciate, and I know the fans appreciate it, that you booked this battle. Once you dropped this battle, Butterfly went and did a big blog on it. He's excited. All his people are excited. I'm excited. My people are excited. This is a battle I'm glad it's going to happen this year before the year is out. You know what I mean? This is gonna bring you more attention now. You know what I mean? You got to keep up. Oh, keep up, my nigga. Like you about to this right here. You should just go move forward and upward. And I believe you can do that. You know what I mean?
I appreciate that, man.
Man, I appreciate you, man. So with all that said, tell everybody how to reach you, your social medias, the day of the event. You know, talk your shit real quick before we get up out of here.
Oh man, we got a very fucking solid card, man. That's the name of the event. Very solid card. It's going down 12/29, St. Louis, Missouri. Full ball, 3108 Locust. Doors open at 6 p.m. It's gonna be an action-packed fucking event, man. So make sure you get there early. We got Mav Hopper versus B Magic. We got Chef Trez versus MVP. We got John Adine versus Young Ill. Like, this shit has been in the making for years. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to John because he wanted to do it in St. Louis. He wanted to do it in St. Louis. You know what I mean? So me and him getting on a jack and shit, going back and forth through the DM. That's what got that fucking battle book. You know what I mean? So huge shout out to John. On this card, we also got W Dub versus Boat Shoe. These niggas is two locals in the Boat Shoe, and W been doing this thing for years. You know what I mean? On Black Ice, he battled Dot. He battled a few more motherfuckers out there on Black Ice. Here he battled Scripps. He battled Archie Stacks. He battled Tone Montana. He for all 4 round joints. So like, he been doing this thing for a minute, and these niggas been going back and forth. So locally, that battle gonna sell so many tickets because they want to see these niggas go at it. It's definitely a 4 round battle. So you know what I mean? I got them on the court, and man, I'm gonna show y'all some love, man. I'm gonna show y'all some love.
What's up?
Y'all the first people who goddamn me put me on an interview. You know what I mean? Before my nigga even knew the rest of the card, he already hit me up. Oh, what's good? Let me get you on the show. What's a good date for you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The date is good for you. I got Oops versus New Jersey Twerk, man, in the 1 round. You know what I mean? So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even dropped the flyer. I ain't did none of that, man. But I'm gonna show y'all some love, man, because I fuck with y'all. You know what I mean? What's my nigga name? Bronx Man Rich.
Let's go.
Killer Chef.
O's versus the Twerk.
And of course, my nigga Blue Hoodie Capo,
O's versus
man.
Twerky.
O's is L, man.
Blue.
Yeah, O's versus
Twerk.
O's versus Twerk?
Yeah. Yes, sir. So, I mean, and you know, Twerk is like the motherfucking most...
Hate it right now. He better show up. He better show up.
He better show up. He better show up,
Twerk.
nigga. You ain't lying.
Twerk. You know, man. You know, hey, you need to show up. Okay? Show up, nigga.
And that's the real way to get a spoiler alert.
That's a spoiler alert. That's how you do a spoiler alert. That's how you do it. That's how you do a spoiler alert. Now, this is piggyback off some situations. I'll explain to you. You know what I mean? We got beef out here in these streets. Niggas are beefing with Capo the Don for no reason.
Oh yeah, you know that media blogger beef. That shit is serious, bro.
Bro, I try to stay out of it.
That shit is serious.
This is my first one out of 3 years, my nigga. First one, and I'm about to body this nigga, man. We about to body this nigga. He got life all fucked up. Point blank, period. But hey, salute to you, King. I appreciate you, man. I really appreciate what you're doing for battle rap in St. Louis and Missouri and the Midwest. You always be the man. I'm giving you your flowers forever. Keep doing what you're doing, sir. Salute. Have a good day. Happy holidays. Anybody else got something to say?
Man, y'all kick it, man. Y'all have fun for the rest of the day, man. I really appreciate it,
Yeah,
bro.
we gonna see you in St. Louis. Me and Capo trying to pull up over there, man. Go to that event live. So December 29th, me and Capo definitely trying to be there live to support. You already know.
It's a fact.
Talk to me, bro.
Salute.
It's a fact. I'll hit you up later, I'll holler at
That'll
y'all,
work,
man.
bro.
This your boy Capital Don, a.k.a. Capology Facts. This is Hold SL TV. It's all about the fucking bars.